Hey there, it's Anna. Today we are navigating through some tricky waters in the dating world, spotting the early warning signs of women who might be more interested in your wallet than your heart. It's a sensitive subject, but an essential one, because recognizing these major red flags can save you not just money, but also time and emotional energy. In this video, we will delve into the clear indicators that you might be dealing with someone whose intentions aren't as genuine as you'd hope. From extravagant demands to subtle hints that reveal a materialistic mindset, we are covering it all. And by the end of this video, you will be better equipped to make wise decisions about where to invest your resources and your affections. Ready to protect yourself and your finances? Let's dive in. The overly materialistic partner. Spotting an overly materialistic partner is crucial in understanding whether someone's interest in you might be driven more by financial or status-related motivations rather than genuine affection. This individual often places an excessive emphasis on wealth, possessions, and the outward symbols of success. Identifying signs of this behavior early on can help you discern the true nature of their interest. Key indicators include a constant focus on your financial status, frequent discussions about your assets, or pointed questions about your salary and possessions. They may show an exaggerated enthusiasm for expensive gifts, lavish lifestyles, and high-status events, while showing disinterest in more modest, heartfelt gestures that aren't accompanied by material value. Another sign is if the partner rarely, if ever, contributes financially to shared experiences or suggests activities and purchases that are well beyond their means, expecting you to cover the cost. Their social media presence might also revolve heavily around displaying luxury goods, expensive experiences, and an overall lifestyle that seems to be a projection of material success. Understanding these signs is not about judgment, but about recognizing when the focus of a relationship tilts excessively towards material gain, which can jeopardize genuine connection and emotional investment. The relationship speedster. A significant early warning sign to be aware of is the relationship speedster, someone who pushes to escalate the relationship unusually quickly, often with an underlying motive related to financial gain or elevating their social status. This rapid acceleration can manifest as pressing for commitments such as moving in together, marriage, or financial entanglements, far sooner than what would be naturally comfortable or reasonable in a new relationship. The speedster's urgency to solidify the relationship might come with flattery and intense affection aimed at lowering defenses and creating a false sense of intimacy and trust. They might express undue concern over your financial arrangements or suggest joint accounts, investments, or purchases prematurely under the guise of planning for a future together. Key to spotting this behavior is noticing when the pace of the relationship's progression feels forced or when discussions about commitment are heavily intertwined with financial implications. Genuine affection and interest typically allow a relationship to develop organically, without undue pressure to make significant life changes rapidly. Recognizing the signs of a relationship speedster can help you differentiate between someone genuinely interested in building a future with you and someone who sees the relationship as a means to an end. One-way financial streets. A crucial early warning sign of being potentially used for financial gains is when the financial give and take in a relationship is consistently one-sided. This imbalance is not about occasional generosity or the natural ebb and flow of support that relationships can entail. Instead, it's a persistent pattern where one partner, usually the one with more financial resources, is expected to shoulder the majority, if not all, of the financial burdens, from daily expenses to luxury indulgences. Signs of a one-way financial street include repeated expectations for you to pay for dinners, vacations, and high-ticket items without a genuine offer or attempt to share costs. The issue becomes more pronounced if discussions about finances or gentle attempts to address this imbalance are met with defensiveness, guilt-tripping, or accusations of not caring. This dynamic not only strains the financial aspect of the relationship, but can also lead to emotional and psychological stress, as it may feel that affection and interest are conditional upon financial support. Genuine relationships are built on mutual respect and understanding, where financial contributions are balanced and reflective of each partner's capacity without undue pressure or expectation. expectation placed on one individual. Recognizing this pattern is vital for protecting oneself from entering into a relationship that values financial contribution over genuine connection and partnership. Financial dependency from the start. An early and clear warning sign of potential financial exploitation in a relationship is when there is an inappropriate reliance on you for financial support from the very beginning. This situation goes beyond the normal desire to share resources and into a territory where financial dependency is established as a key component of the relationship dynamic, often before a deep emotional connection has been formed. Signs of early financial dependency can include frequent requests for money, whether for significant expenses or minor purchases, alongside stories or explanations designed to elicit sympathy and open your wallet. Another red flag is when plans and activities are consistently chosen with little regard for cost, coupled with an expectation that you will cover all expenses, positioning you more as a benefactor than a partner. This dependency is particularly concerning if it's paired with a lack of transparency about personal finances, or if there's resistance to discussing long-term financial planning that includes self-sufficiency. When financial support is expected without discussion or mutual agreement, it can indicate a view of the relationship as a means to a financial end rather than a partnership based on mutual support and affection. Identifying this pattern early on can save you from a relationship where financial support, rather than genuine emotional connection, is the foundation. Guilt trippers. One of the more manipulative tactics that can signal a partner's interest might be more financial than genuine is the use of guilt as a tool to compel financial support or extravagant gifts. This method involves creating a scenario where you are made to feel guilty for not providing enough financial assistance or for not indulging their desires for luxury and extravagance, regardless of the impact on your financial well-being. Guilt trippers often weave narratives that paint you as an uncaring or selfish person if you resist their financial demands or question the necessity of expensive purchases. They might compare your contributions to those of others, suggest that your reluctance reflects a lack of commitment, or invoke pity by highlighting their financial insecurities or desires as emergencies that only you can resolve. Recognizing guilt tripping involves listening to how financial discussions are framed. Is there an emphasis on emotional consequences rather than rational discussion? Are your feelings and financial boundaries respected, or are they consistently pushed with emotional leverage? Identifying this behavior is crucial for maintaining financial boundaries and ensuring that your generosity isn't exploited. The constant comparer. A subtle yet telling warning sign of potential misuse of your financial generosity is when a partner consistently engages in comparisons between what you provide and what others have to give. This behavior, known as the constant comparer, can manifest through frequent remarks about the financial gestures or lavish lifestyles of other couples, subtly or overtly suggesting dissatisfaction with what they perceive as your lesser contributions. The constant comparer operates on the premise of creating a sense of inadequacy or competition, aiming to spur increased spending on more extravagant gifts to keep up with the reference standards. This manipulation tactic is not only damaging to your financial health, but also to the emotional and psychological well-being of the relationship, as it places material possessions and status above genuine connection and mutual respect. Recognizing this behavior involves paying attention to patterns in conversations and attitudes towards material wealth and gifts. Is there an ongoing narrative that places undue emphasis on financial comparison? Do these comparisons come with implicit or explicit expectations for you to adjust your spending upwards? Identifying and addressing the behavior of the constant comparer early on can help in steering the relationship away from materialistic foundations and towards a more authentic and mutually respectful connection. The Ultimatum Giver. One of the most overt warning signs of being potentially used for financial gain is encountering the Ultimatum Giver. This individual makes financial support or the provision of extravagant gifts a condition for the relationship to continue. It's a stark and manipulative tactic that places you in a position where showing love or commitment is equated with monetary expenditure. The Ultimatum Giver operates by setting explicit and implied benchmarks for financial contributions to the relationship. Failure to meet these expectations may be met with threats of ending the relationship or expressions of disappointment that question your commitment or feelings. This creates a toxic dynamic where love and affection are transactional, and the relationship's continuation hinges on material provision. Recognizing this behavior involves paying attention to how discussions about finances are framed within the relationship. Is there an undercurrent of expectation that your role is to provide financially under threat of conflict or breakup? Are conversations about the future laced with material demands? Addressing or distancing oneself from the ultimatum giver is crucial for persevering, self-respect, and ensuring that a relationship is based on genuine mutual affection, not financial transactions. A healthy partnership thrives on unconditional support and understanding, not on ultimatums that commodify affection and commitment. So now that you understand those red flags, what's next for you? Discover the abnormal things that girls adore in a guy, or learn about the dark traits that girls find attractive. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more.